So today students we will learn what is environmental pollution. So you all know that what is environment. Environment is made up of some systems, some cycles, okay, and some specialized relationship between living and non-living elements. So you all know that, okay. So when everything will be fine in the environment, so all the living organisms will be healthy and thriving. Thriving means developing, including humans also, okay. So now students, what will happen if harmful organisms or substance enter your body? How do you feel? So students, when something, the harmful organisms or substance will enter into your body like microorganism, so how do you feel? So our body system will get disturbed and we feel weakness, okay, we can't feel good. Why? Because our body system get disturbed by the harmful microorganisms or substances. So in the same way, if something harmful is introduced into the environment cycle, the cycle will be disturbed, the environment will get disturbed, and it may be a problem to the rest of the system. So one thing will enter into the environment and it disturb all the environment. So these changes will really hurt the health and well-being of living organisms. So when in the environment something harmful materials will be introduced, so there is a disturb in the life of living organisms. Why? Because all the living organisms will take air, okay, from the environment, they respire. So this is a negative changes in pollution. One of this is negative change. So in this negative change, what happen? Unnatural elements enter the environment, means those are not need, okay, and unfortunately humans are usually at fault at this regard. So unfortunately humans are there, okay, for this fault. So anything that is harmful to the environment is pollution. So students, whatever anything which is harmful to the environment, if it introduced in, is known as pollution. Like litter, car exhaust. Car exhaust means waste gases which are expelling from the motorcycles, cars, okay, motor oil, used tires, smoke chemicals, disposed computer, mobile phone material. These are all the waste material, okay. If they are disposed, okay, or if they are introduced into the environment, the environment will be get disturbed. So anything which is harmful to environment is known as pollution. So all of this can have an instant or gradual impact on our health. So by all these materials like litter and exhaust, all that smoke, so it may affect instantly. फौरी इसका अपन के ऊपर असर हो जाता है हेल्थ के ऊपर, okay. So now students, what is air pollution? So air pollution, just now I have said you pollution is what? Anything that is harmful to the environment is pollution. So air pollution means something that is harmful to air are introducing to the air, okay, that is air pollution. So you all know that air is a mixture of gases, okay. List out the gases that you know present in the air. So students, you know oxygen is present, carbon dioxide is present, okay, and water vapor, okay, H2 water vapor. So I will show you what are the components present in the environment. So what are the four major gases in the air, students? So major gases is nitrogen, okay, nitrogen here, oxygen, right, argon and carbon. Now I will show you. See here students, the composition of air in the atmosphere comprises four major gases, namely nitrogen, oxygen, argon and carbon dioxide, okay, carbon dioxide. So see here students, I have also written here, okay. So other substances are also present in very little amount and hence they are collectively known as trace component. So students, these are the four major gases you can see here, okay, I am underlining here. So these are four major gases and other substances which are present in very little amount. Other than these, very little amount of substance also present. They are known as trace elements. Trace nothing but small components, okay. So let us observe the composition of air in the atmosphere shown in the diagram given below with composition in percentage. So you can see the pie chart here, okay. He has given what are the composition of air present in the atmosphere, okay. You can see the major gases here, okay, major gases here you can see, and water vapor little amount of C components, okay. What are the other traces? Little amount of gases, water vapor, carbon dioxide, argon or oxygen, nitrogen. These are symbols which denotes the element, okay, and this is the volume, means how much it is present in the air. So total volume of gases is 99.998%. This is the total volume of the air present in the atmosphere, students. So students, you have seen, right, amount of nitrogen is 78.084, oxygen is 20.94, argon is 0.93, carbon dioxide is 0.033. So in this he has given that only, okay. So it is equally important for the process of combustion. So you have already, I think you have learned in the physics chapter that combustion, flame and fuels, okay, and the other gases have their own importance and they are in naturally balanced state. Okay, so when this balanced state, when they are in equal and something is gets disturbed by that, okay, something is disturbing to that by the natural phenomena or human activities, then it is called air pollution. So when all the components of air are in balanced state, means they are normal, equal, okay. So when something will introduce to that and get disturbed the balanced state, that is known as air pollution. And the air pollution will be caused by human activities also and natural phenomena. So substance responsible disturbing this natural occurring balance said to be pollutants. So what are the substances that are responsible for disturbing that particular state? It is known as pollutants. Okay. So now students, natural disasters or pollution. Okay, natural disasters is a pollution. Disaster, nothing but great loss or damage. So you have already seen that some pollutants that enter by the air by the natural disaster. For example, I have said you by the natural phenomena or human activities. So we are learning about natural phenomena. For example, volcano eruption, forest fires, dust and sandstorm. यहाँ पे हम volcanic eruption की बात कर रहे हैं. Volcano, you all know that, okay? And forest fire और dust और sandstorm. इन लोग का तूफान, dust और sandstorm. रेत का तूफान, okay? Now see here students, activity 1. So you have to collect information from your school library for the natural disasters in the world. So volcanic eruption we have seen, forest fire, sandstorms and tsunami. These are the natural disaster leads to air pollution. When this happens, it leads to air pollution. Majority of air pollutants come from things we do ourselves. Majority क्या है? Means all the human activities also responsible for the air pollution. So the maximum percentage of causes for air pollution is only because of human activity. So majority what we have said? Mostly the air polluted by the human activities. So if a person burns tire or dry leaf at a particular place, where does the smoke and ash go? कोई भी अगर टायर्स और ड्राई लीव्स कुछ कोई भी चीज बर्न कर रहे, जला रहे, तो कहाँ जाता? डेफिनेटली एयर. So that are airborne pollutants. So when this happens, it may be tough to breathe or even cause disease like cancer. So this is very dangerous. Airborne pollutants when we breathe, so it is tough to breathe. Means not pure air, so it is tough to breathe. One problem is the way winds crisscross the globe. Okay, winds crisscross the globe means all the in whole globe the air will be spread. So picking up pollutants and carrying them all over the world. This is how area far away from where the actual pollution is created can become affected. 2. Air pollution is not just a local concern. So इससे क्या हो रहा, पूरा वर्ल्ड में एयर पर्टिकुलर एरिया पे नहीं है, इन ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. ओके, सो जो एरिया रहता वहाँ पर ज़्यादा इफेक्ट होता. एयर पोल्यूशन ऐसा लोकल कंसर्न नहीं है. ओके, इट मे बी हार्मफुल टू all. So now activity 2, oil paper experiment. What you have to do to see the pollution, you have to do oil paper experiment. Okay, you have to take the square pieces of white paper, means 5 to 5 centimeter means length or breadth. Okay, then you have to dip into the oil and hang that paper. आपको क्या करना है, पेपर लेना है 5 to 5 सेंटीमीटर का, मीन्स लेंथ और ब्रेड इक्वल स्क्वायर पीस. ओके, लेके क्या करना है, उसको ऑयल में डिप करके डिफरेंट लोकेशंस पे हैंग कर देना है, लटका देना होगा. जैसा कि आपका आंगन है, बैकयार्ड हो या आंगन हो, घर के पीछे का हिस्सा हो. ओके, और स्कूल या नहीं तो नियर ए पार्क और पार्किंग लॉट. ओके, सो 30 मिनट्स तक, हाफ एन आवर आपको रखना है. देन आपको तीनों पेपर को लेकर कंपेयर करना है. ओके, सो व्हाट डू यू फाइंड ऑन दोस पेपर डिप इन ऑयल? क्या देखेंगे आप? So is there any difference observed for all the 3 locations? Yes, you can see the difference because all the papers, white papers will turn into different color, means light dust particle will be there. Try to find out the answer why this difference occur. Do you know where do the dust particle come from? कहाँ से आए? आप तो हैंग करे थे, नीचे भी नहीं था, तो कहाँ से आई है? By the air. Okay, so pollutants, as we discussed above, air pollution arise from both man-made and natural process, but the effect of air pollution caused mainly by human activities. So how we have discussed that the air pollutants will arise from both man-made means human activities or by the natural process. Okay, mostly the effect of air pollution are by human activities. So pollutants are also defined as primary pollutants. Pollutants को क्या बोल रहे हैं हम? Primary pollutants भी बोलते हैं, resulting from combustion of fuels and industrial operation. And secondary pollutants, those which are produced due to reaction of primary pollutants in the atmosphere. Okay. सो पोल्यूटेंट्स, प्राइमरी पोल्यूटेंट्स किसको बोल रहे हैं हम? जो भी ऐसा फ्यूल्स का कंबशन हो रहा, बर्निंग ऑफ फ्यूल्स, ओके, और इंडस्ट्रियल ऑपरेशंस जो भी हो रहे, उसको हम प्राइमरी पोल्यूटेंट्स बोले। सेकेंडरी पोल्यूटेंट्स किसको बोल रहे हैं? जो ये प्राइमरी पोल्यूटेंट्स से एटमॉस्फेयर में क्या रिएक्शन हो रहा है, हम उसको सेकेंडरी पोल्यूटेंट्स बोलेंगे, ओके। सो सी हियर स्टूडेंट्स, नेचुरल एक्टिविटीज, यू कैन सी द volcanic eruption here, okay, lava volcanic eruption. So forest fire release carbon particles into the air and pollute the air. So students, forest fire release the carbon particles, okay, ash means राख जो है, into the air and pollute the air. Volcanic eruption releases various gases and ash into the atmosphere. So forest fire से carbon particle release होते हैं और वॉल्केनिक इरप्शन जो है उससे वेरियस गैसेस रिलीज होते हैं एटमॉस्फेयर में, ओके। और डीके ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक मैटर रिलीजेस अमोनिया गैस इनटू द एयर। ऑर्गेनिक मैटर इज नथिंग बट प्लांट्स, लीव्स, डेड बॉडीज, ऑर्गेनिक मैटर, इससे अमोनिया गैस रिलीज होती है एटमॉस्फेयर में, ओके। एंड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर लाइंग अंडर वाटर रिलीजेस मीथेन गैस एज एयर पॉल्यूशन। जो भी वाटर के नीचे जो कचरा रहता है, मोस्टली लीव्स और डेड बॉडीज जो भी है, उनमें से मीथेन गैस रिलीज होती है, ओके। एनिमल डेड बॉडीज और लीव्स, plant material, okay, the cow dung, that all come under organic matter. So the pollen grains released by plants remain floating in the air and polluted. So what are the pollen grains? When the pollination occurs, okay, so when the pollen grains are released by the plants, that may float into the air and pollute it. They float into the air, okay, and they pollute the air. So this human activity we will learn in next class, students.